Good morning, students. This is Santoshi, lecturer in mechanical engineering, working in Jain Government Polytechnic College, Ramantapur. I am going to teach for 5th semester students. My subject name is refrigeration and air conditioning. In this subject, the topic name is refrigerants and equipments. Okay, the requirements of refrigerants. Subtopic name is requirements of refrigerants. Okay, the previous class we discussed about the functions of various devices used in refrigeration systems. Okay, so today we would be able to know that some applications of refrigeration and working of domestic refrigerator. You know, known to unknown. Do you have refrigerator at your home? What is the use of refrigerator at your home? Name different areas where the refrigerator to be in use. Before invention of the equipment like refrigerator, what is the equipment used for cooling water and other material? The application of refrigeration. Can you name some applications of refrigeration for reducing temperature and preservation of food or manufacturing of ice? Domestic refrigerator or ice plant or water cooler or storage, cold storage and dry ice plant. These are the some preservation of food or manufacturing of ice for applications of refrigeration. Okay, first domestic refrigerator, the commonly used in house, hotels, offices and shops. See the domestic refrigerator. This is the domestic refrigerator which we use in the households and shops. Okay, commonly specified in terms of capacity such as 80 liters, 165 liters, 210 liters, etc. or gross volume. Okay, the works on vapor compression refrigeration cycle. The main parts are compressor, condenser, evaporator or expansion devices or capillary tube. In the domestic refrigerator, the main parts are evaporator, accumulator, condenser and compressor and capillary tube, heat exchanger and dryers. See the main diagram of first compressor where the vapor refrigerant is compressed with high pressure and high temperature is sent to the condenser, and then condensed liquid refrigerant is sent to the through the heat exchanger to capillary tube to evaporator. Here dryer is placed where dryers absorbs the moisture from the condenser liquid refrigerant, and then it's sent to the through the heat exchanger through capillary tube. The heat exchangers receives the heat from the in the capillary tubes, receives the heat and then it is sent to the evaporator, and accumulator collect whatever the remaining heat is in the accumulator, it collect to the heat exchanger, sent to the heat exchanger. So after evaporator directly it sent to the compressor. Okay, so here this is the domestic refrigerator. So layout of domestic refrigerator. Here the compressor you already know that used for increase the high pressure and increase the placed on the back side of the cabinet base, and refrigerant used is Freon 12, and then compresses the vapor refrigerant received from the evaporator through the suction line and increases the temperature and pressure, and it provides the driving force in the system. So it provides the driving force in the system. Next one is the condenser. It provides on back side of the refrigerator and grill like structure. Okay, we'll see in your house you can see that grill type of structure that is called as condenser. Maybe tubes are wire type. The condenser tubes are held vertically tight under wire from the both sides. The condenser wires act as fins to increase the heat transfer rate. The condenser vapor refrigerant by air circulation, maybe natural circulation. The vapor refrigerant is converted into the liquid state by losing the latent heat. So the condensed refrigerant gets accumulated in a receiver and from the receiver it enter into the capillary tube through the dryers. So dryer removes the moisture present if any. So the dryer capillary tube acts as expansion device, and diameter of the capillary tube is very narrow compared to the liquid line to allow for expansion. So capillary tube attached to the suction line through the heat exchanger reduces the pressure and temperature of the liquid refrigerant. As the evaporator provided on the top portion of the inside the cabinet, the evaporator evaporates the low pressure, low temperature liquid refrigerant by taking heat from the refrigerant space or products to be cooled. So evaporator heat gain is equivalent to the latent heat of vaporization. Evaporator coil can produce the low temperature up to the minus 15 degrees centigrade. Usual temperature in evaporator space is minus 7 to 10 degrees centigrade. The refrigerant vapor is drawn through the suction line back to compressor again. So as the accumulator collects the liquid refrigerant and prevents its entry into the compressor, the cycle is repeated and again. The accumulator collects the liquid refrigerant, whatever the liquid refrigerant here, that it collects the liquid refrigerant and prevents its entry into the compressor. Okay, so compressor receives the only vapor refrigerant, not liquid refrigerant. So that's why the accumulator collects the liquid refrigerant, and again the transfer of heat exchanger is sent to the heat exchanger, and then from there the heat exchanger it's sent to the liquid refrigerant converted into vapor refrigerant, then vapor refrigerant is sent to the compressor. Here the cycle is repeated again and again. So in this way the domestic refrigerator works. Okay, daily we can see the domestic refrigerator in our households. Okay, if you see the back side of the refrigerator, the old refrigerator, we can see the complete parts of the refrigerators like condenser, compressor, evaporator. Evaporator means nothing but the inside, the where it cooling portion is there, that is called as evaporator. But we can see the capillary tubes and compressors and condensers. Okay, this is about the domestic refrigerator. Okay, we learned some application of refrigerant, diagram of domestic refrigerator, working of the domestic refrigerator. In this class we discussed about the applications and diagram of domestic refrigerator and working of domestic refrigerator. We see you in the next class. Okay, thank you.